let's say cricket. Okay, so I need to do my basic research around cricket first. Like I need to understand what cricket is, like how is it played, how many players are involved, where is it played, like what are the tools that are used, or what are the basic rules to play it. So without doing all this research, I cannot make a film on cricket, right? What do you guys think? So research around anything and everything is very important whenever you are doing anything. This is not just restricted to filmmaking. You need to research your subject repetitively until you get everything around it. So there are two basic rules whenever you are writing something. This will also help you in your essays as well. I hope you guys are writing a lot of essays as well, right?
Yes, sir.
So the two basic things are, you need to always answer 5 W's and 1 H around your subject. That means 5 W's are what, when, where, why, and whom. These are the 5 basic questions you need to answer around your story. And the 1 H is how. When you answer these 6 things, the 5 W's and 1 H, you guys can note it down as well if you want. What happens then is, you got to list your characters as well. A film cannot have only one single character, right? Whatever films that we watch, whatever movies that we watch, they have a lot of characters. The good characters, the bad characters, the side characters, the friends, the enemies, we have so many characters. So we got to build all those characters time by time. And you need to do a thorough research on each of those characters, giving them equal importance to this central character. See, the central character is the central character of the film, but the side characters or the supporting characters are equally important because they add the substance to your film. Without them, the film cannot happen. So all the characters in the film are equally important and they contribute equally. Because until and unless your actor and the director, they don't have the power of convincing or expressing the emotions, the audience won't feel it, right? We won't feel it. We won't feel the emotions that is running through the entire film unless there is a conviction from the actor and as well as the director as well. So that is why it's very important to always have a good hold over your plot. Screenplay, why? Because we have got conversations happening now. We have got dialogues happening between the characters. Okay, so there's a very common misconception. Because I was under this concept that the dialogues need to be written from the very beginning. But that is not how it works. You need to first have a story and then only you can jump into the dialogue writing parts. Because directly if you write the dialogues, you won't have much information about the story because you haven't done your research. So that is why you cannot directly step into the dialogue writing process. So what happens is when we come into the dialogue writing process, you all know how dialogues are written, like how conversations happen. They happen within the quotation marks, right? We write the dialogues within the quotation marks. So how dialogue writing basically happens is, you need to assign particular dialogues to each of your characters, the way they suit to them, and not just for the sake of them speaking and having a conversation. So each and every dialogue that you write for your character should make complete sense. I've done like around 5 short films till now and 3 plays. So how do I shape my character, which I am playing? I basically do the acting part of it. Okay? So what I do is every day when I travel, every day when I step out of the house, I meet so many people and I pick character traits from them. Like every individual has different character traits, right? I behave different, you guys behave different. We all behave differently. So what is the main, thing is to pick certain traits that you see from certain people. Like a certain child might be behaving in a different way. Another kid might be behaving in a different way. Our parents behave in a different way. The relatives behave in a different way. Your friends behave in a different way. We all behave in certain different ways. And we might be similar, but we aren't same in behavior. So what you can do is, you can pick up these behavior traits and you can then assign that to the characters that you are writing. That helps in real life as well. And that also helps you feel the character as well. Because you now know how the character behaves in your mind. And that is how your imagination helps you as well, while building your character.
Yesterday, and my dad said I wanted a bus.
Hey. So this is Sanjashri from class 8B, and to answer the question sister asked, so yeah, I religiously watched the movie. I heard what he told, and the first time I saw the movie, it was just to see the movie. But this time when I saw it, I focused on the backgrounds, I focused on the lightings and whatever just he mentioned, and I'm already ready with the movie analysis. So yeah, I paid a little more attention on not just a point of view from the audience, but also the director, which he mentioned right now, and I thought of how it was made, not just watching it. Yeah, thank you.
As I watched the movie today, I'm quite into music actually. My passion is singing. So I noticed the background music when I was here today. The different kinds of music for suspense, maybe when Sid was getting bored, or when he learned something new. That is what I paid attention to. And apart from that, the plot, I watched it in the classroom. And today when I watched it, I focused on what Sir said, like the dialogues which the characters say in different situations, the feelings of the characters. And yeah, that's all. That's what I paid attention to. Thank you so much.
So good morning everyone, I am Smita Saza from AE, and to be honest, when I saw this film in class, I felt it to be very boring and just watched it to complete watching the film. But today I felt it so much more interesting that I focused on everything that Sir said today, like lighting, the music. I tried to recreate that same sound with my own mouth, and it was just a much more enjoyable experience than just watching it for the sake of watching.
Today when I watched the film, I realized how key role the music played in determining the emotions which the director or writer wanted to show. I watched it from the perspective of a screenwriter or anything, like Sir just said, and I enjoyed the music a lot.
Well, we all thought that he would choose his mobile phone rather than track, but it seemed that at the last he chose track rather than the smartphone or what HDM like 371 which he was wanting. So this is the conflict that I could guess.
Real world is better than the virtual world. We don't want to become the phone addicted person in this.
Mark's father and him, when he didn't go on the real track, was and wanted to go on the virtual track, and the proposal of Siddharth's father was the actual conflict, according to me.
I'm Nivedita Satsaki from 8C, and I thought the conflict was that he liked more the digital world, and when he met Rahil, he started liking more the real life, and he enjoyed what is the real life is about. It is not is about only the digital world. Thank you.
Rahil, and the story took a U-turn, and he got to explore the outside world. He started engaging in outdoor activities like cycling. That is when the story took a turn from the usual point. But all of you, whoever shared their experiences, were right in some manner or the other. Like someone, I remember, I don't know who exactly, but someone remembered about a point which was the climax of the scene, when he, denies his father from taking a new phone and instead chooses to get a new bicycle. That was the climax portion, and all of you were very impressive, I must say. So once again, come on, give a huge round of applause for all of us. So you plan a story, whenever you plan a film, the character goes and grows through multiple stages. It doesn't stay the same. Here in this case, we were seeing we were seeing the protagonist of the film basically, who was a positive person, let's say. And he went on from, realizing his own mistakes to correcting them, and then eventually making him a better person for the life going ahead. He realized that he had a world outside of his phone as well. And he realized that he indeed had a better world outside the phone. and that is how the character went through, shapes, and then finally it shaped up to be what it meant to be towards the end of the story, to convey us all the beautiful message that it conveyed. I will again say I was very impressed with how you all grasped the entire scene and how you all shaped up your perspective of it. And I'm pretty sure that you will start watching films this particular way, the way you watch today. You will do it, right?
Think about it, jot it down, take notes of everything, make proper research as I said. Now you cannot go outside and do the research, but talk amongst yourselves, like speak to your friends, think about something and build a good story. A short but good story. Don't think about dialogues and anything, just a normal short story, okay?
His part is not completed, his studies is not completed, but he votes.
At 8th, his exams are approaching, but the school is having an annual function.
The bell rings and two students come out of their classroom. They discuss about something.
This my passion of being an actor.
Have enjoyed a lot and I came to know about many things about scripts, stories, and about how cinema is influencing in our daily life.
First of all, I would give a very big hand to Dishant here for explaining us that movies are not just for entertainment, but they are a symbol of hard work, passion, and creativity.